And we're dreaming. What's up, guys? Mathras here with another episode of Moveset Monday. Today we are taking on Whimsicott, one of my favorite Pokemon in UU tier. It's just such a fun Pokemon with Prankster, such a great ability. Pokemon's non-damaging moves have the priority increased to 1. Just really great ability, really fun ability. So the first set I'm going to go over is kind of a supportive set. Definitely want to go leftovers just for that HP recovery. It's always good to have, and it just helps you stick around longer and mess up the opponent longer, basically. So Diggletdreams is your one attacking move. Well, I guess not your one attacking move, but your main attacking move. It's great for things like Swampert and Quagsire and other things that are 4 times weak to grass, as well as things that are just weak to grass. You can just get HP back from it, which is really awesome. Then the two moves here, Encore and Memento, are your two Prankster moves. Encore is just a great way to stop someone from setting up. Well, not exactly. The whole idea is actually to continue them setting up. But if they go for a Sword Stance, you can Encore them into Sword Stance. And they'll just have to keep going for Sword Stance, and of course you'll Prankster outspeed them every time, so they're literally stuck into Sword Stance no matter what. And then that gives you the chance to do something like Diggletdreams if you want to try to damage them, finish them off. It gives you the chance to U-turn out into one of your other team members, and also gives you the chance to Memento, which is something that not that many Pokemon get the ability to do, but is a really cool move, and it really puts you in a really good position. If you're able to Encore somebody into something, say like, I don't know, Leech Seed, I think that would be really great to Encore somebody into, or if you're able to Encore them into, I'll give you the setup example. If you're able to Encore like a Feraligatr into Dragon Dance, which is a pretty common threat in this tier these days. So it has stuck in Dragon Dance for 3 turns, then you Memento on it. This will either put the Feraligatr to such a low attack stat that it's not worth staying in, or whatever he switches out to get rid of the Encore will be set down to such a low attack and special attack stat that they're also not worth keeping in. And this gives you the chance to bring in your sweeper and set up your Feraligatr, set up a Dragon Dance, or your Aerodactyl instead of a Honeclaws, or something, whatever is on your team. Maybe you set up a Trick Room with a Reuniclus. I don't know, really awesome stuff. Just gives you a lot of room to pull something else off, and that's what I really enjoy about Memento. It just opens a door for you, basically, and gives you the opportunity to do something cool. So, the spread is physically defensive. That's just because a lot of things in the tier are very physically threatening, such as Feraligatr, such as Aerodactyl. This way you can switch in on a Stone Edge and Aqua Tail, or you can switch in on a Waterfall or a Crunch. Lots of easy things to do, like you pretty much wall Chestnut, all that good stuff. Bigger threats, like especially offensive threats, I should say, like Hydreigon, you don't really need to worry about, because you take all of his hits fairly well and threaten it out with fairy typing alone. So there's that. Also, U-turn is super effective against it as well, so there's that too. But that's going to be the first moveset, which is just kind of a supportive set. Nice standard set for Whimsicott. Not standard, I guess I should say. There's really no standard Whimsicott, but it's really great at being a supportive Pokemon, just because it has good speed and the ability Prankster, which are both really useful for a supportive Pokemon. So next one we'll get into is actually offensive, which is a Choice Specs Whimsicott. Something not too common. I might use it in like a Fajita live sometime soon, but it gets 3 really great moves. It gets 2 great stabs, which are Moonblast and Diggletdreams, both things that once powered up with choice specs can actually put in some work. And then it also gets the move Hurricane, which is a really powerful flying type move that combined with specs is also just really, really powerful. But of course you have that chance to miss. But if you maybe run it on like a Mega Swampert rain team, then of course it'll land every time in the rain, which is really powerful. And then the other cool thing is that Whimsicott does get access to Prankster's Switcheroo, so you can cripple something else with the choice specs with priority, which is really awesome. I guess another potential move here you could put is U-turn if you want to try to get more initiative as opposed to being able to cripple a opponent's Pokemon. This is just like if you rather go more supportive or more offensive with this set, so that's definitely up to you. Obviously Whimsicott's base special attack is only 77, so it's really nothing to write home about, but combined with the specs and the ability to switcheroo, I think it can be really useful on someone's team. Definitely not a sweeper of sorts, but definitely useful. And the space speed of 116 is definitely really awesome. Outspeeds a lot of threats in the tier. So definitely make sure to keep that in mind. So we'll go over one more set today, which is kind of a combination of the two we just went over. It's kind of a mixed offensive and supportive set. Moonblast Giga as stab combined with Life Orb just gives you a little bit of power behind your hits, which can be really useful, but it also lets you change up your moves, so you can use things like Leech Seed, which is a great prankster move that I haven't gone over yet, that is really useful on a Whimsicott. Just being able to get off that Leech Seed can be kind of game changing sometimes. Like if you're about to go down, but you're able to get out of that Leech Seed really quick, even if they're at like +2 speed or something, then you can come in with another Pokemon and maybe protect or something and just kind of whittle your opponent down. So it's also, of course, you all know how useful Leech Seed can be. And then Encore is always just a great move. Being able to lock your opponent into certain moves. If you want to lead with Whimsicott, you can lock your opponent into Stealth Rocks. If you want to switch in while your opponent is setting up, you can Encore them into a setup move. Another option here could definitely be Taunt, just similar to Encore in a way, but different also. So it just depends on what your team needs and what kind of stuff you want to use for your team. But I just love Encore. Not that many Pokemon get it, and it's just a really fun move to just mess up your opponent. So the EV spread here, just go max speed special attack. So you'll have that speed, and you have Prankster for your Leech Seed and Encore, as well as speed and special attack investment, so that you can do some work with Moonblast and Giga. So Whimsicott, very fun Pokemon to use, lots of different ways that you can use it. Definitely try some of these out for yourself, see if you can come up with any other sets. Feel free to comment or post them down below in the comment section if you feel so inclined. But also hit that like button if you did enjoy this video and if you plan on using Whimsicott sometime in the future. And subscribe for more Pokemon content every day here at Diggletdreams. But other than that, guys, keep dreaming. I'll see you next time, and peace out.